Welcome to the Explainer. So today we're talking about this brand new experimental tool from Google. It's called Opal. And honestly, it could completely change how we all create stuff with AI.
So, let me just ask you this. What if you could build an app right now using only your words? I mean, no code, not a single line. You just describe what you want, and poof, an AI builds it. Well, that's pretty much the core idea behind Google's Opal.
All right, so section 1. This whole idea is about a massive shift away from coding and towards just describing. And the name for this? Get this. It's called vibe coding. I mean, how cool is that? Instead of slinging code, you're just putting out a vibe, an idea. You just talk to it in plain English, and the AI figures out how to turn that into a real working app. That's the magic behind Opal. So, what exactly is Opal? Think of it as this experimental playground from Google Labs. It's built for people who aren't coders. You know, hobbyists, creators, anyone with an idea. It lets you make these little AI apps, mess around with them, and share them, all just by using your words. Okay, so that's the theory. But let's get into how this whole vibe coding thing actually works. This is where it gets really, really interesting. It's actually super simple. Just 3 steps. First, you just say what you're thinking. Second, the AI builds out the whole plan for you, visually. And third, you run it. That's it. Your idea is now an app. Okay, here's a real-world example someone actually did. They told Opal to create an app that allows a user to give a text prompt in order to generate an AI ASMR knife-cutting video. You know those super satisfying, kind of weird videos? Yeah, that. And look how simple the prompt is. It's just a sentence. No fancy text speak at all.
And this is the wild part. Just seconds later, Opal spits out this visual workflow. It literally drew a map of what to do. Get the user's text, generate a video from it, and then show the videos. It figures out all the complicated bits in the background for you.
And boom, just like that, the app is done. It's ready to go. So now a user can just type in something crazy like glass banana being cut with a knife, and the app works. It gives back 3 different AI-made videos. We went from a simple idea to a working app in like minutes. Okay, that seems way too easy, right? It feels like magic. So let's pull back the curtain a bit and see what's actually going on under the hood. So Opal really has a few core components making this work. You've got that visual editor we just saw, so you can actually see what the AI is thinking. It's all based on natural language, of course. And this is a big one. You can share your app with just a link, and other people can remix it, basically take your work and build on top of it.
And here's where Opal gets its real muscle. It's not some isolated little tool. It's basically a friendly front door to Google's entire AI universe. So when you type in a prompt, you're actually using their heavy hitter models like Gemini, VO for video, and Imagen for images. That's some serious power.
But there's always a but, right? The flip side of all that power is that you're playing completely inside Google's sandbox. It's a classic walled garden. So whatever you build, well, it lives and dies with Google. So with all that in mind, how does Opal stack up against the competition? I mean, there are other no-code tools out there, so let's see where it fits in. So if you look at the other big names, they all do something a little different. You've got Zapier, which is amazing for hooking up existing apps. Like, if this happens in Gmail, do that in Slack. Then there's NN, which is more for the tech-savvy crowd. It's open source and super powerful. But Opal's playing a whole different game. It's not about connecting existing apps. It's about creating new little AI apps from the ground up, just with words. All right, time for a quick reality check. Because as awesome as this all sounds, you've got to remember, Opal is still an experiment. And yeah, there are some pretty big catches right now. For one thing, if you want to try it, you have to be in the US. And even then, people are running into these quota exceeded errors that just stop you cold. Sometimes your app just won't build, and it doesn't really tell you why. It makes one thing really clear. This is for having fun and experimenting. It's not ready for building a serious professional app. And Brock Messerich, the guy behind the AI for Non-Techies channel, he really put it perfectly. He said, I think right now it's more so just like a novelty item. It's pretty fun to play around with, and that's exactly what it feels like. It's a super cool toy, a glimpse of what's coming, but it's not a serious tool. At least, not yet. Okay, so putting all that aside, let's zoom out for a second.
What does something like Opal really mean for the future of, well, everything?
Here's the most important takeaway, I think. It doesn't really matter if Opal itself becomes the next big thing. What matters is what it represents. This is a sneak peek into a future where anyone can be a creator, where AI makes it so easy to turn an idea in your head into a real thing that works.
And that brings us to the big final question, doesn't it? Is vibe coding the actual future of how we make things, or is it just a fun experiment, a novelty? Right now, nobody knows for sure. The answer isn't written in code. It's still being described.